Hello, I'm Jury Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for June 9th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, actually before I do leaderboard, audio seems to be doing something weird. It seems to be recording okay, but in my headphone the audio is extremely low. Considering I've cranked up the volume a little bit on my normal settings, I'm at a loss as to why that is, so if this comes in quiet, I apologize. Otherwise, enjoy. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, I do see Burning Ass Taco took the top score of 990. Copper was not too far behind him. Well, actually, 140 is pretty big at 850. LB scored a 640 with a drone hit point difference. I scored a 630. Marvin scored 590. Stupendous Man 580. Tazoo 560. Ash White and McTinchy 550. And Astronomy Goon 480. 4 infestation types on yesterday's ship, if I recall. Yeah, that was pretty dangerous. Burning House Taco pretty certainly got a ship scan, though I'm not sure how much of that ship that would have, how much of the ship that would have helped him with. But Marvin also pointed out there was a drone. There was a drone in the room that was vented from the failing airlock. So between, well, I don't know, because I got 630 with a ship scan, so I don't know. I don't know. Regardless, 19 people played yesterday, which is still a declining number. I'm not stopping, though, so let's look at friends as well. Anyone else? Dano must have run afoul of something. With 4 infestation types, that's undoubtedly going to happen to somebody, so sorry to hear that, Dano. Let's go ahead and get into today's challenge and see what we got. Today we have Motions, Ship Surveyor, Reroute Power. Not a too big ship. And I had decent drone health, except for drone 3, which is fine, because I don't usually use drone 3, except for Tito. 4 infestations again on a salvage A, which means we probably will see multiple drones. And I've got motion, so as long as I don't have to worry about... As long as I don't have to worry about slime, I can make this work. Let's get in here. We do have a terminal right there. Another generator right here. Another terminal right here. All those rooms are clear, so let's go ahead and make use of that immediately. Ah, excellent. There's already slime in here. Just another ship scan. There is a turret in here. Okay, we're still at 45 seconds. Good news and bad news. Double bad news. Time's still good. I can't open D9. I'm going to let... I can't do that, though. I don't have... I've got reroute power. Did that have defense? No, it just had ship scan, so that doesn't help me a lot. I can't let it grow in R6. Yeah, now is a definite must end. Faster would be better. Same problem as yesterday. Faster would be nice. Seconds to spare. I've got 5 minutes. Okay, we're good. Of course you did. You're special, Jill. You're special. Don't see anything there. And I don't see anything moving, so... There's definitely not going to be a generator in there. Is this room... Ah, it's a destroyed terminal. No! Oh, there's a vent in here. How's my time? 3 minutes. Okay. So that's bad. That means that I have to use D8, which... D8 is definitely not a clear room. R5 only powered 3 rooms. And I don't have a defense. Let's stop to A2. Of course. So, R8 must have a generator. I need some time to think about this. I'm actually going to pause it. R8 must have the generator, but is not safe. The route around is not possible, which means I have to move something into that turret room, and then I have to move something out of that turret room into the slime room. Okay, I can scan the room so I can do it. I'm gonna have to hope I get lucky with... Oh! Oh! I have a 2-room reach. Which means I can get 8 and 7 with a ship scan. We're clear. R5, R6, R8. I can just do this, actually, can't I? 7. Ship scan, okay. And I can actually D9. D6. Open D8. Time is okay. Close D8. D5. It'll be fine in there. It's definitely not swarm. D5, please. Thank you. It's probably a leaper. It's going to make this very close again. Let's go ahead and get 1 out of here. Wait, no, I need 1. Give this a little bit, just in case it's... Well, it can't be a... Well, actually, no, it can't. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Because it can't be a swarm because R8 was closed. So R8 must be clear, except for possibly slime. It's like Sudoku. See, Mass Effect is already paying off. Well, shit. If this is R11, I'm done. If it's 6 or 8, I'm probably done. If it's 2, I'm screwed. Shit. Oh, Christ. Okay. So that's bad news. R5, R6, R8. Do the motion. I have to get lucky with this. If it radiates, then I'm done. 1 minute for 3 and 7. Come on, move. Move. Oh, thank God. Radiation has completely flooded a room. I'm running out of time. I've got a sensor there, or a ship's a thing there, but I can't really do anything about it. Well, you know what? I got the big winner there. I can't get the fuel. I can't scan R9. I can't use the turrets. Do I have it? Okay. So really the only possible thing for me to do here... No, I've got a plan. I can do this. How are we looking? Should still be clear. We are still clear. I'm going to have to reroute. I don't know what that is. It could be a leaper. R11, R5, R4, just in case. So I've got a lot of time to wait. Oh, I can tell the drone has a shield now, apparently. That's good, actually, because the shield can protect me in R8. For a little while. A little while. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I hit the 10-minute mark and see what happens. The only problem is I can't use the shield to power 8, 9, and 10 because if I do that, I'll have to open the door first and it will definitely leak out. So there's no way that I can get into a room to do that safely. Let's go ahead and give this a little bit longer. A little bit longer. I'm right at the door, so I'm good. I'll put it right up at the... Yep, no, that's good enough. Okay, 3. Nothing moved, so I'm assuming it's safe. Of course I can't tow because I took it off. Time? We're good on time. Bonus points I can actually trap. So I can put a trap in the... Time is still okay. That was odd. It actually locked up for a moment there. Just because the angle I was moving, I guess. Time's still okay. I'm going to go ahead and put in... Not what I meant to do. Watch me make a mistake here. Actually, I'm going to do something that may be ill-advised. It's probably ill-advised. But I'm going to go ahead and spawn slime into this room. I don't need this room anymore. And the threat of the slime is actually a problem. Because eventually it will spawn into a random room. I had no slime that time. Okay, I need 1 for the motion. Actually, I want a ship scan as well. Not 2 to 1. Generator. We're clear. That was the leaper, which is bad. Because that means... it dropped 3 scrap. Alright, let's get off the ship again. Do I have time to make that move? Well, yes. I can make it from any of 2 rooms, but I can't really go any further than that. Well, it's a little too late now. I can't power everything up and do what I need to. I'm just gonna have to wait till the next tick over and hope it doesn't spawn in 11, because if it spawns in 11, I'm done. Period. We're still good? We're still good. Let's swap the interface. I'm not gonna need it for the shield. And I'll actually swap the motion as well. Shield is on. I don't need R6 anymore, so this is a complete end of the mission. I'm going to go out to D10, so I actually want to dock to A2. Time is kind of on my side. Shield is taking damage. No fuel. Oh, yes. That is great. Okay, I am really happy with that. I did not have the benefit of the turrets this run because I got ship scan everywhere. Unfortunately, I can't... Like I said, I've still got a lot of power on the shield, but not much. If I do go into R8, what I'm going to have to do is use the shield. Shit, I could do that. I could do it. Use the shield to get into R8. I would have to radiate 6, 5, and 11, probably. Dock to R10, check the terminal. I can do it. Let's be ballsy. This is my special move of the day. Let's take the motion back. What's my time? Open D6. Dock to A2. What's my time? Time's still okay. I'm going to check this manually real fast. I don't want to run into slime. I'm fine. Shield first. Shield is on. Nav 2, R8. Generator. Bleeding into R6. Shield is taking the damage. Oh, shit! No, 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 no. No, I swapped generator out. Or interface, rather. That was a mistake. Two is still doing okay, though. This is going to radiate the rest of the ship. But I'm out. Oh, man. Oh, that was fun. Okay. So the good news is I could have used the turret. It would have been extremely dangerous. I did use half of my shield to radiation. But, that worked fantastically well. I'm very happy with that outcome. I lost whatever's in R3, but I had a ship... There was one scrap in R3, I believe. I think. It was either one scrap or it was empty. I lost that, and I lost... No, that was it. That's all I lost. Managed to get a ship scan on the rest of the ship. R11 didn't have one, but I don't have collector, so I don't care. And I used half of my shield on radiation. I haven't done anything like that before. That was... And it worked. I screwed up, but it worked. So I'm really happy with that. I'm not even worried about the trap that I used. I mean, it would have been nicer if I hadn't used it, but given the layout and given that I only got the one defense, that worked out really well for me. If I had been the recipient of defense early on from one of the three, R4, there's really not much I could have done if I had defense in R4. That would have sucked, because I wouldn't have been able to do anything else. But if I'd had defense in 5 or 11, I could have checked R3 a little bit more easily, especially remembering that I had reroute power, so I could close R7 out. Actually, R7, I could have powered R7 and been done with that too. I don't know if there was anything in R3. I think there was one scrap, so I did miss something. But not too much, all told. My heart's pounding a little bit. I mean, I know it's just a game, it's not that big, but man, that was fun. I haven't done anything like that in Duskers in a while. So, well, actually, I guess I kind of did yesterday with outrunning a drone swarm. Barely. Oh, another radiation leak. Where are you? There's only 4 rooms that it could be. I'm curious if you could actually get a radiation leak in a room that already has a radiation leak. It may also do nothing. So, because usually it reads that radiation is leaking. Oh, R4. Yeah, there you go. Radiation flooding the room is the alarm. So if the radiation's already in the room, it probably wouldn't tell you. But it also may be queued up so that it can only irradiate a room that isn't already radiated. So you probably can't have a double positive, basically. That was great. I'm really happy about my my results today. That was... Yeah. Total score of 925. Maybe it could have been 945. I did get 3 scrap from the sentry, which is fantastic. There was no fuel. I'm glad that told me that quickly, because if I'd waited too much longer, that would have sucked. Starting score was a very generous 580. Picked up 1 drone, 2 upgrades, both of which were very useful today, which is not always the case. You usually get drones and it's like, okay, it has an upgrade, oh well. Currently, that is the top score. Very happy with that. Ship scan, I'm sure, helped with that. I'm 240 points above Astronomy Goon. Is that right? That is right. 240 points above. LB is 650... Astronomy Goon must have gotten the drone. I don't think the ship scan accounts for how much. You know what probably accounts for how much I got? The back room. R10. I bet that's a big, big chunk of what I got. And there was 2 extra scrap in there as well. LB scored a 650 pretty clearly. Well, no, he must have gotten the drone. He may have gotten the back room, but not gotten the drone? But getting the drone would be no, that's right. Getting the drone would be a difference of 25 points. Well, it would be more than 25. But it would be a difference of 85 points. He may have gotten the back room and not ship scan. $85? No, 75. No, 85. 85's right. If you add 85 points to a 650, that comes out to a 735. He may have taken slime damage as well. I was extremely lucky the slime didn't spawn in a random room at some point. JM Barn scored a 500, which is below the starting score, so pretty definitely slime, and maybe even losing drones. Dimwit scored a 295, definitely losing drones. Ash White and Angelus 2141, that's a new name, welcome Angelus. Whether or not you watch my videos. Dimwit is too, but I didn't really want to point that out. JM Barn I don't recognize either. Unfortunately, you can't see the whole leaderboard, which I think is kind of a downside to Duskers leaderboards, because you can't see the whole thing, so it's like you can't see who's playing. It would be nice to be able to see who's playing and be able to build up that community. Unfortunately, anytime you have Swarm, and I could have gotten very, very unlucky with Drone 3. Anytime you have Swarm, there is a risk of scoring a 0. Anytime you have Slime, I mean, there's 2 airlocks on this ship, but they're not really accessible. I mean, one of them is through a room that has a sentry. The Leaper may have been in there may have been a Leaper in R3. Actually, no. The Leaper was in R8. And the sentry was in R12 or R10. So letting that Leaper loose, if you weren't careful about it, could have been very bad for some people, along with slime timings. Could have been very bad. This ship is essentially a ship with 1 airlock, because getting to that second airlock was not easy, even though you could see it from the beginning. And if that airlock had started to fail and I had to juggle the ship back and forth, I probably would have screwed up my slime timings, and things would not have gone well from there, especially because I couldn't use the turret. So, dangerous ship today, even though it's a little small. It's kind of like a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a little bodybuilder, you know, it's little, but it's tough. I don't know, I'm just still really psyched that what I had in mind worked, when it could have failed miserably, especially after I screwed up to begin with. So, apologies for gloating a bit. Regardless, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. 4 infestation type ships are dangerous. Slime can be dangerous. Swarm is always dangerous. And I'm assuming the Swarm must have started in the vent room, or maybe there wasn't even Swarm on the ship to begin with, and it could just spawn from the vent. But I didn't see the Swarm at all, which I'm happy about. That said, like I said before, I got extremely lucky with Drone 3 not getting hit with the Swarm while I was checking those rooms. I'm very glad there was no scrap in those rooms, because that would have been bad. And that's really all I can say about it. If you have done your run, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your own strategies for a ship like this. I'm sure that would help some people out. Again, 4 infestation types, very dangerous, and how you approach the ship, you can see from here. I mean, we've got Astronomy Goon, not a bad player. JB, or LB, not a bad player. I was looking at JM Barn. I don't know how JM Barn, I don't know Dimwit. Ash White has been playing for a very long time. I've recognized his name on the board for a long time. So, we've got several good players, and the scores range from 925 to 600s to 0. And just a small sample, and at this point, 7 is probably about a third of the players that are going to play today. So, leave your strategies, leave your tips, leave your experiences. I'm sure it will help, or sure it can help someone, and I love discussing them. The community we have loves discussing them, so if you haven't done that before, go ahead and do that. If you'd like to check out other playthroughs, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, and Noxitney linked in the video description. Links to their Duskers Daily playlists. And if you liked the video, if you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.